BBC Upload.
BBC Upload.
Well, we have been in the midst of a fantastic period drama called Milady, from the pen of T.T. Mann in Folkestone and Howard Perry as well. Spectacularly well done. We've just finished the second part. We're looking forward to concluding it here on BBC Upload. But I thought in the interim, it'd be really interesting to speak to T.T. about it. She is based in Folkestone, has moved there, absolutely adores where she lives, and is very inspired, of course, by her community and the things that happen around her. And she joins me on the line now. T.T., thank you so much for being with us.
I'm so excited to be here. I've got my lippy on and everything.
Oh, well, there you are, you see. All ready to rock and roll and talk, even if we can't see you. But I tell you what, I mean, audibly, this has been a real joy, TT, to play out. And I know it's gone down so well so far. So it's from the brainchild of yourself and Howard Perry.
Yes.
Give us an overview about why you decided to write about this kind of period of history in this fantastical way.
Well, Howard is a filmmaker.
Okay.
He has got a string of awards to his name, and one of them is for the best script for Milady.
Right.
And that was in 2024. And I met him because I went to his... I was new to the area, and I wanted to... just meet people and network, and I saw this script reading group that Howard does every month, and I went along to it and met him, and we were reading his fabulous screenplay for Milady.
Right.
And we got chatting, and he wanted to make it into an audio piece, and so a collaboration was born. I was adapting it for audio,
right?
Because it was a screenplay for a film.
Yeah, this is a very, very different medium, isn't it, when it comes to imbuing it on radio? Because there has to be some real pathos, very often some gravity, some comedy. It seems like those characters are very much in this piece, and then of course you have to go about casting people as well to try and sort of fit in. So how was that?
Oh, that was tremendous, because since I moved here 3 years ago, I gathered a little group of friends, and I'd also, within those groups, managed to go to some performances and actually kind of almost recruit from that.
Yeah.
I like being out there looking and supporting people, and I've got this marvelous group of really talented professionals, which, you know, I didn't know existed outside London. I mean, most people in London don't think much exists outside London, do they? But the thing was, here I was in this hotbed of talent, and I just, went out and asked them if they would like to do it. And of course, as I'm writing and making it into a radio, I do hear the sort of voices that I want.
Sure.
The lines have to be delivered in the right voice. And also, with radio, you have to get the right mix of voices. You can't have people sounding similar.
It's true. And then of course, you've got the whole recording process as well, which has been done masterfully, and the production. And
yes, absolutely. Thanks to TVU Studio, we've had marvellous production quality, and the soundscapes that we created. And I love working with the composers and all that. But, I've got a big thank you to all the cast who really threw themselves into it. It's been great.
What do you look to do when you've created a piece like this? I would imagine.
I will say that we do take commissions. Anybody looking to commission us, please get in touch.
Well, it makes sense. I mean, if you've got everything there, you've got all the tools ready. That's what you want to do. I mean, can you see this becoming something that you would like to get out there a little further?
Yeah, absolutely. We're writing a second episode, which we'll send to you if you like.
I'd love that.
And we're writing second episode, and obviously this is what we do. This is what we want to do, and so we want to get known as writers, and me particularly audio recording writing, radio plays, and all the rest of it.
I tell you what I love about this, really. You talking with such passion about moving to Folkestone and finding a real creative hub when you're there as well. There's a lot going on, isn't there?
Well, there's so much going on. There really is. You just, everywhere you turn, there's music, there's art, there's theatre. Most of my cast come from Folkestone or Deal, or, Howard himself lives in Herne Bay, and another lady lives in the Isle of Sheppey. So it's all here. I think COVID made us all realise that we've only got one life and we have to get the best quality of life possible. Yeah. And for me, I'm an actor and a performer, and if it means getting into the car that little bit earlier to drive that little bit further to location, for the lifestyle, it's worth it. Sure Very much so.
Sure
and listening to my friends talk, it inspired me to write Everyday Anarchy, which is my other thing that I do.
Yes. Now you have a YouTube channel, don't you? But it has some short, quirky plays on there as well.
Well, it has, 15 minutes worth of audio farce, and some very nice person described it as like The Archers, only with more laughs, which I think is a great compliment.
Compliment.
No, it just occurred to me that there was so much stuff that people have to cope with. These small items of everyday life.
Yeah.
People are very funny when they're cross.
You did mention that we'll be able to get Milady as well on the YouTube channel. So where can we come to, TT, to find your works?
At the moment, it's the YouTube channel, which is Everyday Anarchy Audio Productions.
Mm-hmm. And on social media, if we'd like to find you?
Well, I'm Insta at Teresa Thornberman.
Remind us again of the group, if anybody in the local area would like to come along, where you first met Howard in the first place. With the scripts. Yes, it's a really nice recruiting ground and showing what you can do. It's a script read and tell, show and tell, really. It's called Kent Script Readers Group, and it's on Facebook. And they meet once a month, and we all exchange scripts and give feedback on the scripts when we've read them. Each of us takes a part and reads, and it's just a great night, and you learn a lot that way. Sure. And not only that, look, we're talking now because of that. You've been on the radio because of that as well, which is wonderful.
Absolutely. I couldn't be more thankful, and really so grateful to all my friends who've encouraged me and supported me, and all those lovely, talented actors that I just want to keep using over and over and over again.
Sure, well,
because they're such great people to work with, And Howard's been an absolute honey to work with, and so trusting. And he's meticulous and systematic, and I'm over-enthusiastic and a bit bolshy. So we're a good mix together.
I think over-enthusiastic definitely comes across. If not the bolshiness, but perhaps that's a good thing.
I used to be a ballet teacher.
So lovely to have you on the show. Looking forward to the next part of Milady here on BBC Upload next week. And of course, you are going to send us the next piece when it's done as well.
We will indeed. Thank you